Hello everybody, my name's Hagen Bobo and I'm here to talk about mental illness. Mental illness is a very serious issue. Despite the rise in mental health awareness, it is hard to combat mental issues. Mental health should be important to all but it affects some specific groups a little harder. For instance, men who are less likely to show that they have a mental illness, or students who are under constant stress from classes. Despite how dire it may seem your mental issues are, there's always a solution to help you get out of your mental disease. Let's go over some causes. Mental health will affect millions in the world each year. The Pew's Thomas and Zell states that 50% of the U.S. will be affected at some point. And this picture right here is by Zanaya Ifaya. There are many causes for mental illness, including but not limited to a sense of fear, economic instability, a lack of social life. It is integral to remember that everyone experiences mental issues differently. This information is given by Thomas and Zell. Everyone is affected by mental issues in a variety of different ways. Some people will have trouble admitting that they are afflicted with a mental disease, while others are more likely to be damaged or incarcerated and not get the good help that they need. This information is given by the AADA and Thomas and Zell. Some effects of mental illness may be hopelessness, anxiety, depression, or in some extreme cases, suicide. Just like causes, everyone is affected and damaged by mental diseases differently. And these are just a couple of many ways you can be affected by mental disease. No matter how dire the situation, one should never give up. You should never give up. There's always a way out of your mental disease. The best way to attack a mental disease is to hit it early, is to attack it early. The earlier you attack your mental disease, the easier it is to solve it and attack it. This is given by Thomas and Zell. One should take their own mental health into high standard. They should try good coping habits, which include physical exercise, active social life, and most importantly, a positive outlook. These are just a few examples of some healthy ways you can try and cope with your mental illness. There are dozens of other ways of coping. Just make sure that it is a healthy way of coping. And this is given by the National Library of Medicine and Jack Moray. This link will lead you to a video which goes over several side effects and solutions of mental health. It is given by Healthy Beginnings on YouTube. There are systems in place that may affect people's mental health. For instance, in some schools, counselors have been given less money or funding for the counseling programs, while some who do give adequate funding may lack counselors for all diverse groups. And this information is given by Ellen Flannery, and the picture is by Lisa Carr. Conclusion. Finding the causes, avoiding the effects, and discovering the solutions are the first steps for any person to get over their mental disease. For you are responsible for your own mental health, and that is evident. But there are also institutions which are not making it easy for those to get the help they need. However, you are still the one in control. And always remember, there's always a way out. My name has been Hagen Bobo. This will be my works cited page. Thank you for listening.